This great documentary. It's available now, called The Great 14th. And it's the Dalai Lama describing his life, and it's very, very powerful, really. But he says he says many times in there that really the most important thing is inner peace. And I just think, that's we hear it from many different angles, and it's always useful to hear it again. And then he told this great parable. He said, if you have a big problem that you're facing, and you can see a solution, then go do it and be peaceful. But if you have a big problem and you can't imagine any solution, be peaceful. And I just thought that was so beautiful. Like, that's really the source of every answer, is to be peaceful.
Yeah.
Right? Sandra, you're laughing. Why are you laughing?
No, because I love it. Because I love the whole idea that being peaceful is a solution to whatever you're doing, right? If you got what you need, right? You got what you need. You need, right? I need $5, and I have $5. So I'm peaceful, right? I can just be peaceful using my $5. Yeah. I need $5, but I don't have it. But I can be peaceful.
Yeah.
And perhaps in the peace, something will arise and the $5 will show up, right? Or I'll see a way to get there. Or
get somewhere. Yeah. I mean, I think like we see it in our practice and in our lives, right? How many times when we're not peaceful, which for me is really most all the time, right? Because inner peace is a pretty high goal if you're living in a state of inner peace. But, we are constantly adding to the situation by thinking about it, or through our emotional reactions or something. So we're augmenting whatever is happening already, and then that creates distortion. Mm-hmm. And then we're dealing with the effects of our distortion. Mm-hmm. So it just goes on and on and on, because maybe I'm upset, or I have some opinion, and then you get a reaction because I have a reaction. So we both get dragged away from the potential to essentially just sit there, do nothing, be open. It's not really doing nothing, because you're paying attention and allowing yourself to stay open, even though what's swirling around inside and outside could be very disturbing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it reminded me of a thought I had just the other day about how when we do get caught in those thoughts, that they're kind of just going on, and we're wondering, and we're already someplace that there's no evidence for us to be. Yeah. That's the suffering part. That's the part where we're just suffering. We're just, there's something that's scary that's happening. There's something uncomfortable that's happening. It's a big problem, right? We don't know how to solve it, but then we worry. And so it just actually magnifies it. We just think about it and push and worry. And if we just said, okay, this is what is.
Yeah.
And, be at peace. This is what is. And allow that space of being at peace with it to either see it as something we will move through, right? Or we don't know, but just to be curious about what can happen if we just settle, right? We just settle.
Right.
Right. And recognize that there's more options than seeing this as an awful thing that's happening to me.